क्या हो गया? No. Wait.
Okay, so here we go. Ashok, you have spared your Nagin dance.
I would still like to do one Nagin dance.
But how
You know
good?
what?
हाँ बोलो, तुमको भी करना है?
नहीं. Please, guys. मैं ये कह रही थी
इतना डर क्यों रहे हो?
अंदर Bangladeshi fans are enjoying. They're having the time of their lives.
These guys are. Ashok comes to me literally mid-innings and says, "Are we going to get the dinner?" Boss, these guys are sensational. How good is India?
Very good. Again, not one of their best days.
Of course not.
One more time. And in the first innings, when Surya Kumar Yadav got out, I remember looking at the scoreboard, 129 runs on the scoreboard, and I'm thinking 170s, a defendable, good competitive total. And there's just 129 runs on the scoreboard. There's only 5 overs left in the game. How is this going to work out? Thankfully, that lower order partnership between Hardik Pandya and Akshar Patel did save India. Important, crucial 39 runs added from that partnership. Again, it's, T20 is the kind of game where 1 or 2 brilliant performances will change the course of the game. In the first innings, it was obviously Abhishek Sharma. And I feel like that young boy is the foundation of the Indian batting lineup. And in the second innings, of course, it was Kuldeep getting those wickets.
But Ashok, Abhishek Sharma.
Abhishek Sharma is absolutely sublime in the way he plays. I think, I was telling Boria during the power play that there is a formula that their team has hit upon, that in the 6 overs of the power play, Shubman Gill and Abhishek Sharma have a task cut out for them. I think the target given to them is 70. Get to that 70 by hook or by crook, and then the match is yours. I think that is the mantra that they are following. And I think Abhishek Sharma is just amazing. I thought he played fearlessly. I think we found him actually piercing the gaps where he needed to. He actually wielded that cricket bat like a baseball bat today.
I was going to say that the way that, because you spoke about that 70-run target in the power play, I think यहाँ पे strategy है कि अभिषेक बेटा जाके मारो. That's it. The game rests on your shoulders. Not really rests, but a huge responsibility rests on your shoulder about that aggressive start. Just go and play your natural game is what I think the strategy, not the strategy, but the conversations behind the scenes must be. But at the same time, if you talk about Abhishek Sharma, what form he is in. I mean, and I tweeted about this as well. And I said that someone's in the peak of their prowess when they're making batting look easy. When you're looking at someone bat and you think, oh, I could do that. That looks so easy. He just did something like this and it went out of the park. When someone's making you feel that way, that's when you know that they're at the peak of their prowess.
Give me 30 seconds on this because, unlike the Pakistan innings, and you have to understand this, there is a method to this guy's madness. So he started today in very sedate fashion.
Yeah.
That Tanzim bowled very well. The first over, India got 3 or 4 runs. The second over, India got about 6 or 7 runs. In the first 2 overs, I think India was about 12 or 13. And the third over, I told Ashok, this is the over when they'll break free. Abhishek Sharma at one point in time had, I think, 5 balls, 5 runs or something like that. And all of a sudden, in that 1 over, he explodes. What does that tell you? That actually tells you 2 things. That, first ball, Shaheen Afridi 6, and he's already in his groove. That's an innings which is very different. That in the first 5 balls, this guy is already 15, and he's motoring along. Here, in the first 5 balls, he got 3, and India is starting out. So the pressure is also on him that I've got to make the most of the power play. Now, imagine the confidence he has that the first 5 have not gone my way. I have scored 3 runs or 4 runs or even run a ball. Now I will explode, and once I explode, I can take the bull by the horn. So the point about Abhishek Sharma now is the point that Gargi just said, that batting is looking easy, but there is a clear method to the madness. It's not about hitting the first ball for 6. It's not about getting 15 runs of the first over. It is about knowing which ball to hit. That's the story. The story is shot selection. The story is which ball to hit. The story is his judgment. That, I think, is distinguishing Abhishek Sharma from anyone else. But Ashok, Gargi, both of you, Gargi, you start. Are we making too many changes with the batting order? Sanju Samson did not even bat today. We lost 5-6. Ashok, I'll come to you on that. But are we kind of shuffling left-right? I understand they kept going with the left-right. Are we making too many changes?
I'm failing to understand the point of this. Is it still about giving these batters game time?
No.
Giving Shivam Dube, Hardik Pandya coming ahead of Sanju Samson? I did not understand the point behind it. For a second, I thought, are we trying to give Shivam Dube some game time or what? What is this about? Because I understand the left-right combination, but at the same time, you're not sticking to a batting lineup. I think only once or twice, once we saw the actual batting lineup come out the way that it's supposed to be.
Ashok, Surya Kumar Yadav batting at 4, is it impacting him? I understand. By the way, she said why? I understand why Shivam Dube, the leg spinner, was bowling. Sharma was batting, you get another left, Rishad Hussain was bowling, and you get a left-hander into Tong. Shivam didn't click. But is this impacting Surya? Is this impacting Sanju? Is this impacting the batters?
That's my vibe.
I think it is. I think Surya, I would say introspection needs to be done, because I think he was not getting his groove at all in that left-right combination. And I think this perhaps, I understand the tactical strategy that when the leg break googly bowler is bowling, you bring in a left-right combination. Intuitively that makes sense, but it is clearly having a negative rub-off on Surya in this situation.
Fitmonk asks, Gargi, take this dear law of average. Please stay away from Abhishek Sharma till the finals.
I think even law of averages will bend in front of Abhishek Sharma's will at this moment.
If Sharma failed in the final, Surya failed in every match. What will we do? Engage with tech. Ashok, take that.
No, I think one point I wanted to make, while Abhishek Sharma, you're absolutely right. In the first 2 overs, he was sedate. The start was a bit sedate, etc. But then Shubman Gill actually got off to a really good start today in the first 2 overs. In fact, he was in sublime form, actually driving for force, and actually that gave Abhishek Sharma a little bit of time to come back. And with the immense talent that he has, he actually started, went into explosive mode from over 2 onwards.
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
So I think it's a combination also. I mean, Abhishek Sharma is blessed with immense amount of talent, but I think the combination of Shubman Gill and Abhishek Sharma is working. And today, I think that came out very, very evocatively.
Tomokno Basu, Gargi, take it, just messing up the mind of Sanju, just like earlier we used to do with KL Rahul. If Sky and Tilak are batting 4 and 5, Samson has to come 3. Unfair to do this to a player, and then we say he's scratchy.
We've been talking about this, and one of the first comments that we made when we found out that it was going to be Sanju Samson at number 5 was the fact that I don't want Sanju Samson to be another KL Rahul case study. That's not what you want. And it does mentally impact you when your batting position has changed after all of your best performances have come at a certain number, and your batting position has been completely changed. You're asked to take on a new role, and then you find out that in the tournament you're not even getting enough batting. It's tough. It's a tough situation. But you also
versatility, trying to be very flexible and balanced.
But it goes against you.
I mean, as long as you keep winning, you can't say anything.
Yeah.
But if you come back and stop a day, then all of this will come, Ashok. Okay, take this. You want to make a point?
Sorry, I wanted to make a point that I think, when the power play finished, I looked at Boria and said, we're going to get to 188 or so. We were 20 runs short, and in spite of that, we won. So the operative words here are in spite of. India's depth of talent is so much that there is somebody who comes along. In this case, today it was Hardik Pandya who came along and did that, saved the day. But I don't think that the strategy of having this flexibility is really working for the players. It is just that the immense amount of talent that India has helps them to pull through on batting and on bowling as well. We'll come to bowling, I'm sure, at some other point, but it helps through at that stage also.
Catches don't win matches. Should I say drop catches still win matches? Devayan Majumdar.
No, it's India's own.
But on a serious note, can you explain what's happening? I mean, you were talking about this to me, trying to explain with the lights.
Exactly. Now we all know the issue with the lights, that there are no certain 4 floodlights here like they have usually in every other stadium. There's a ring light all over the stadium on the roof. But you see, the oppositions are taking catches.
Bangladesh was sensational.
Bangladesh took some great catches. So what's going on there? Sanju Samson, that was that was quite a surprising one, but because Sanju did not
called it.
position, he called it. He asked everyone to stay away. That then could not get close to the ball, did not judge it well. One came from Tilak Verma, one came from Shivam Dubey, one more.
In the end,
Kuldeep also dropped that one. So
And
that's
Aksar
not.
was a tough one, the Saif Hassan one.
Look, not every day are you going to be this dominating. There will be times when the opposition will take advantage of the fact that you've given them opportunities. It's India's brilliance, yes, that even though you've dropped so many catches, you've been able to make a comeback and go on to win the game by a huge margin. But I'm just saying, why leave it up to chance? Or let's say, what if that one day it turns completely against you?
Put your hand on your chest and tell me, Desi Murgi, aren't we wasting time playing a match with these teams? We need to be more selfish and pragmatic. No, this is the Asia Cup going on, my friend. And these are decent enough sides. Bangladesh, Pakistan and Sri Lanka are decent enough sides. What do you mean we are wasting time? Then world cricket is bad. Now you will say, what is Novak Djokovic or Yannick Sinner or Carlos Alcaraz doing, playing a first round match in a Grand Slam? That can't happen, right? I mean, you've got to win a Grand Slam progressively. I mean, if that is the approach, then which teams do you play? Only with 3 teams, the Sena countries, and that's it. I don't think that's a fair question to ask. Catches ring of fire, exactly what Gargi said, Proshanjit Mitra, but this will hurt bad. The mid-height balls are creating the issues. What is your observation from the ground? I think she answered that question. Batting shuffling के चक्कर में सूर्या संजू और सबका रन नहीं आ रहे हैं अशोक.
Yeah, I think we just spoke about it. I think, like I said, the amount of talent that India has, one or the other player is coming in and finishing it off. But that strategy is saying that we will have players who are flexible to move up and down the batting order. That clearly is not working. It is that somebody comes along and saves the day. It is just the depth of talent that is showing. And I think, maybe the team needs to think about how to reorganize this in such a way that it makes the most of that strategy, as well as gives the players the comfort of saying that this is my position and I'll bat at this position.
Chinmay Kumar, Gargi, take it. I told you Hardik deserved full-time T20 captaincy. Clutch players. Surya is rubber stamp captain. Already the harsh comments have started.
Oh my goodness. Yes, there's no doubt about the fact that Hardik Pandya is a phenomenal leader. We've seen that in the IPL, first year of the Gujarat Titans franchise, he takes them to a title win. Second year, he takes them to the final. So there's no doubt about Hardik Pandya's leadership skill. Now, why was Hardik Pandya not is he not still considered as the Indian captain? Do we have an answer for that? Why is he not?
Yes, they said that physically his body doesn't hold up for all. Yeah, injury prone. So that was one of the reasons given that he might not be able to play all the games.
So there you go. There you have your answer. And if that's the answer, then you can't say much.
What is this?
That's an AI generated video, by the way.
This is Mohsin Naqvi.
My goodness.
This just came in?
Yes. This is Mohsin Naqvi's tweet.
1 hour ago.
This is juvenile stuff.
What is he? A troll page?
This is juvenile.
Mr.
One
Naqvi,
second.
I just want to be sure. I just want to be sure this is Mohsin Naqvi's page.
Yeah, please check.
I don't want to do. This is Mohsin Naqvi's page, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is juvenile.
Folks, if this
has
is the
gone out
case,
of hand.
Mohsin Naqvi posts an AI-generated video of Cristiano Ronaldo doing the airplane. Mr. Naqvi, you are the chairman of the ACC. You're a damn disgrace. If you are posting this, imagine where are you taking this, for God's sake? You are the chairman of the Asian Cricket Council. You're the chairman. Hold esteem for that chair, Mr. Naqvi. Have some sense, for God's sake. There could be a final between these two teams. There could be problems. It is on a boil. Things can go off the rockers. Things can go completely out of hand, for God's sake. For the dignity of the chair, for the dignity of that post, for the dignity of the sport, you should stave off. You must stave off. Someone or the other has to drill sense into this man that you are not Interior Affairs Minister of Pakistan or the PCB chief. You're also ACC chair. Ashok, how the hell do you react to this?
I'm flabbergasted. I really don't know how to react to this. I mean, this is the last thing that you would expect from a person holding such a high office. In fact, the comments about the quality of the matches, I think this undermines the Asia Cup more than anything else. This is absolutely juvenile stuff.
Either he's done that in some other context.
Whatever. I mean,
Whatever,
the
but
context
this-
is, we know what context it is. Whether it is AI, not AI, I don't care. We know what that video is. We understand what you're trying to put. What is this?
This is provocation, by the way. This is you acting as the Interior Affairs Minister of Pakistan and not having any respect for your seat as the ACC chairman. And this is, I mean, this is some next level. You've stooped to a new level, Mr. Mohsin Naqvi. I'm
Lentils,
sorry.
his super chat check. Mohsin Naqvi latest tweet, how shameful from ACC chairman to post such things. Can't agree more. Can't agree more. I mean, a player or anybody else does that. I understand. You're the chairman of the Asian Cricket Council. You are you're the boss of this tournament. It is your tournament. It is under your aegis that these teams have come here to play. Oh God. Oh Lord. Oh God. I mean, I don't know. I don't know
This is
what.
inciting. This is
I
provocation.
don't know
This is
where this is
incitement.
headed.
I
Oh,
mean,
God.
this is only going to fuel the fire.
I don't want to talk about it much. All I will say is, in my 30 years of covering sport, I've seen few more disgraceful tweets than this. I'm sad, disappointed, upset, frustrated, angry. I don't know what to say, but from the chair, and I respect the chair. I respect that chair. And I mean, I was the one who said Surya Kumar Yadav, when he shook hands, he was shaking hands with that chair. Now I think, what on earth? I mean, who are we dealing with? Are we dealing with somebody who's also indoctrinated?
Yeah, no, I think what you just said in terms of emotion, this is a really sad moment, a sad day to see this kind of a thing happening. I mean, the upholder of discipline, upholder of spirit of the game resorts to something like this. I'm flabbergasted. I really don't know what to say.
We were doing a cricket show, folks. We were doing a cricket show celebrating India's win, analyzing India's win, being constructively critical of India's win, and all of a sudden, this comes through. Let's try and get back to cricket, but I honestly am a little thrown off gear with this tweet. I don't know, because imagine if Pakistan wins tomorrow, what are we headed for? We are actually headed for an India-Pakistan final against the backdrop of the ACC chairman tweeting this. What are we headed for? What will the fans say? What will the fans think? What will the fans do, Ashok, Gargi, both of you on Sunday?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think forget the messaging or the lack of respect for the stature of the office. In the pre-show, we talked about how things are reaching a flashpoint, and you know, when things are at a flashpoint like this, you need to behave with responsibility. You need to maintain decorum. You need to be neutral. You need to maintain that amount of distancing from what is happening in order to ensure that things are fine. If this flashpoint were to be triggered, the outcome would be disastrous. I don't know if anyone is even thinking about it.
I mean,
Yeah, go on.
Mr. Naqvi, you are a voice with responsibility. You are a voice with a platform. You are a voice that is heard by the youth of the country, by the players of your country, and by the general public as well. You need to act responsibly with what
So
you're
now,
saying.
when a 16-year-old does it, he knows his
fine.
Interior Affairs Minister does
Exactly.
it.
That's what I'm saying. That you set the example that it's okay to do all of this.
So you mean to say
set
Prime
the
Minister Modi
example.
will do 6 or 7? Now Mr. Naqvi will do 6 or 7 or whatever they're doing. Shahid Zada Farhan, Haris Rauf, that 16-year-old kid, Muhammad Abdullah, whatever his
That's
name
all
is.
okay, because now
is
clearly
not
the
funny.
Interior Affairs Minister and the ACC
This
chief is doing
not
it.
funny anymore.
No,
This is
it's
not
not.
funny
It's
anymore.
not.
You know, I'm honestly, this is not in the range of civility or in the range of any kind of discourse anymore. I mean, frankly, this has gone way beyond. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know where this is headed. On Sunday, we are standing here and doing the show. Honestly,
Are we even safe outside?
I was about to say that. I'm quite scared that where this is headed, because this stadium has 20,000 fans, and it will be a sellout crowd if India versus Pakistan happens. And I don't know. I'm responsible for these people. I'm responsible for my team. I honestly don't know where this particular thing is headed. I don't know. I mean, a lot of very critical comments. Don't abuse. This is not a show for abuse. You know, I don't know. I don't know what to do. it's all those kind of and I'm not faulting anyone either. I'm not faulting anyone either here.
How do you even react to this?
I don't know.
Honestly, how do you even react to this when an ACC chair, who's there, by the way, for the growth of the sport in the subcontinent, is now, instead of uniting the countries or doing something from a neutral perspective to minimize the situation, to minimize the politicization of the situation that has entirely happened, that has everything that has panned out, he goes ahead and tweets that this is the ACC chief. Quite not, let's just say he's not. He's right now, and in the past 2 weeks as well, has only acted as the PCB chief and the Interior Affairs Minister of Pakistan. That's the only role that Mr. Mohsin Naqvi has played in the past couple of weeks. We kept talking about neutrality, right?
Absolutely. This is like the school principal, instead of pulling up the truant student, decides to actually be truant himself. I mean, what a day we are seeing now.
Honestly, I'm I don't know what to. I'm generally not flummoxed or taken aback by this. I'm quite taken aback by this.
I know. We can see that we are derailed. We came here to analyze the game and talk about the build-up to the finals. Instead, we've just got derailed by this entire thing. This is highly unexpected from someone of this stature. I mean, it actually cuts at the credibility of the tournament itself. Don't you think so?
It does.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Go
it
ahead,
does.
Gargi. I mean, it does.
Because look, we've been talking about ever since the first match between India and Pakistan happened, and the complaints that PCB had post that match, it was clear that Mr. Mohsin Naqvi was acting as the PCB chief. Instantly he puts out that tweet where he says that Pakistan, nothing is more important than the prestige of my country. We understand that. Honestly, valid enough. You're from Pakistan, you're the Interior Affairs Minister. Of course, the prestige of your country matters, but you are holding a very, very important position here as the Asian Cricket Council chairperson. What is this? Where is the neutrality in the way that you're performing your duties? There is no neutrality here whatsoever, and in fact, this tweet is nothing less than incitement.
चिन्मय कुमार चिल करो बोल रहा था. कैसे चिल करें? These people are my responsibility. 7 लोग यहाँ पे हैं. You mean to say, and there are many young journalists as well. There's a woman. There are multiple people with me. What do you mean चिल करो? कैसे चिल करें? आप बताइए ना कैसे चिल करें? Sunday यहाँ पे 20,000 लोग होंगे. अगर पाकिस्तान कल बांग्लादेश को हरा देता है तो 20-25 हजार लोग होंगे स्टेडियम में. आप चिल कर सकते हो? बताइए. आप कैसे चिल कर सकते हो? नहीं कर सकते हो चिल. After this, आप कैसे चिल कर सकते हो? On what basis? You think the fans will not retaliate against each other? You think volatility will not happen? You think tempers will not be frayed? You think people will not see this tweet and realize, oh, so this is radicalization of a certain sort? हमें भी करना चाहिए. चलो हम भी जुड़ जाते हैं इसके साथ. और कुछ अगर उल्टा सीधा स्टेडियम में हो गया तो क्या होगा? कैसे चिल कर सकते हैं? आप बताइए ना मुझे. I don't know. I don't know. चिल कैसे कर सकते हैं? How do we ignore this? Ashok, how the hell do we ignore this and say move on? My entire focus, which we were completely talking about the game, आप लोग भी जानते हो, हम तो क्रिकेट के बारे में बात कर रहे थे. संजू सैमसन and batting order and bowling order and all this. How the hell do we do this?
Absolutely. I mean, when I saw the tweet for the first time, in fact, I thought that it was fake. I thought maybe it is some other handle. And to then register the fact that it is the official handle, I really don't know what to say. And I'm beginning to wonder whether, there has to be some action that has to be demanded right now.
Who takes action against the chairman of the ACC?
Exactly.
I mean,
Either it's
exactly.
the
I mean,
ICC who has to step in.
What action? It's a personal handle. The man is the Interior Affairs Minister. He will say it's my personal tweet. He's the Interior Affairs Minister of Pakistan. He's a role model. He's going to be followed by millions of people. Mr. Mohan, check Mohsin Naqvi's tweet. Check his tweet. That's your story. Check his tweet. It's unbelievable. It is absolutely unbelievable. This match is not the story, Vimal Mohan. Check the tweet. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know where this is headed.
Maybe you should wrap this up.
No, we'll go for 10 minutes, but BCCI should bring all board members and
that's what I was trying to say, that maybe it's time to kind of take this to a level where, we take some action. Otherwise, to let this go is actually almost kind of endorsing that you can get away with this kind of nonsense.
yeah, I mean, let's all stay calm. Let's all stay calm. Let's get back to cricket for the last 10 minutes of this particular show. You were happy with the Jasprit Bumrah effort today? After two games, Ashok, microphone to Gargi. Sorry.
Oh. Yeah, absolutely. I think we hadn't seen the best of Jasprit Bumrah in the past few matches that we've seen so far in the Asia Cup, and this is the kind of rhythm that you wanted to see him in, and we finally seen it. Not that there was much left to be desired. Of course, Jasprit Bumrah has set the bar high, so far high for himself that every time he's not exceptional, we say that he's been bad, when in fact he's just been a little less than usual. He's just been average, but average for Jasprit Bumrah is bad. Like, I don't know how to explain this, but you get my point.
Justice for Sanju Samson. Fans must start justice for Jitesh. But Ashok, Sanju Samson, number 8 also did bat. Have you seen?
Oh,
Account withheld.
बहुत लोगों ने report किया होगा ना?
Some development perhaps?
Yeah. नहीं. ये नहीं है.
हाँ यही है.
No, that is some confusion.
Wait.
हाँ,
Look at this.
इधर
Look
आओ.
at this.
आप लोग दिखाओ.
हाँ वही वाला है.
Yeah, it's still there. But coming to the question that was asked, I think as regards Sanju Samson, I think in the pre-show we talked about the fact that giving him a chance means that you stay with him for maybe 8 or 9 such opportunities, and that needs to be
Arey,
maintained.
that's the reaction.
But then not bringing him in and is not going to serve the purpose
No,
at
I
this
think
point of
it's-
time. There is no need to kind of do a knee-jerk reaction and say that he needs to move out and Jitesh Sharma needs to come in.
Nahi.
But
If you go back,
I
take
think
a screenshot of this first.
the thinking in terms of playing around with this batting order, is it working, not working, is something that seriously needs to be deliberated on.
Now search for his account. Must have been. नहीं ऐसे ये incitement of violence आ जाता है ना इसमें ऐसे.
नहीं खुल रहा है.
मैंने देखे मुझे लग रहा है मैं कोई गलत
Meanwhile,
नहीं, वही तो है,
let me
वही-
check what are the other comments coming in.
Okay, let's finish the
Yeah,
show in the
let's,
next 8 minutes. Let's take questions and comments.
Yeah.
Forget Ronaldo. Look at the gesture. वो देखो पहले.
आपने देखा ना क्या
नहीं
किया?
मैंने इसका नहीं देखा रोनाल्डो का देखा
आप समझाओ इसको.
Okay, I'm looking at the questions now. Shame on BCCI for not taking action against Naqvi, but what can the BCCI do when the ACC chief is actually putting something out like this? Then there is a question on
Hardik is looking. थोड़ा cricket questions ले लेते.
yeah,
Hardik is
absolutely.
looking mentally. आ जाओ करके. So Hardik is looking mentally very sorted. You want to react to that? Hardik is looking sorted.
I think he has been for the past year or so. There was a time when he first, came back from that injury, came back as Mumbai Indians captain. I think that was a phase where Hardik Pandya was really not at his best when we talk about mentally, and you could actually see that he was struggling. But after that, I think it's been pretty smooth sailing for Hardik Pandya. He's performing well. He's contributing really well to the team as well, and looks great.
Okay, last few minutes. Ashok, is your phone opening the tweet? Just check the tweet from your phone
Go to
once.
Twitter.
Because for whatever reason, Vimal's tweet is saying,
Account withheld.
do we need Ashdeep instead of Dubey? Gargi, do you need Ashdeep? It is opening, right? Yeah, it's opening. Do we need Ashdeep instead of Dubey? No.
What has Dubey done to be dropped?
No.
You explain that. Now that
Yeah,
he's
people are saying they
performed,
can open. Everyone can open.
everyone can open.
Yeah, so Vimal, there's an issue with your this thing
वो
because
इंडिया
everyone.
एक सेकंड इंडिया का नंबर पे खोल रहे हो क्या आप? हाँ इसीलिए
मैं तो इंडिया का नंबर से खोल रहा हूँ.
ये क्या हो रहा है फिर?
मैं तो इंडिया का नंबर से खोल रहा हूँ.
पता नहीं. Then I don't
But okay, let's come back to cricket for the last 5 minutes. So Sanju Samson, what's your take? Didn't bat again.
know. You understand? I mean, see T20, and you now realize that the management is taking a more horses for courses sort of approach. They will react according to the situation. Nothing is set in stone when it comes to the batting lineup or even the bowling plans as well. But at the same time, you feel for Sanju Samson. First of all, he's been dropped down to number 5. Then he doesn't get a chance. Over and over, he's not getting chances. You're seeing that we saw him once against Oman, in Abu Dhabi. He looked scratchy. After that as well, I mean, how do you even explain the situation except the fact that the team is doing what they think is best for the team?
Sanju Samson, you cannot judge him by doing
No, you
this. You
can't.
cannot judge
No, no, no.
anybody. Today, till number 8, the guy didn't bat. Are you concerned with Surya Kumar Yadav's form?
I am.
Last 5 minutes.
Yeah. We spoke about it. So, I mean, if you really look at the performance, I would say that
Rajiv Thakare, Fit Monk, everybody is asking the question to Gargi also. First you, then Gargi.
Yeah. It's not that India waltzed their way into the finals. I think I would rather put it this way, that India hopped, tripped and jumped its way into the finals. The trip is, I think, on account of two factors. One, the catching. I think those 3 or 4 catches looks like T. Dilip's email did not even reach the players. And the other aspect is concern in terms of the batting. I think it's a combination of things. It's a combination of the left-right sequence that needed to be followed, and so bringing in Shivam Dubey in at number 3, then Surya Kumar Yadav coming in and doing that, kind of trying to find his feet there. That part is clearly not working.
Okay, last
last
few
question.
minutes on the show. 4 minutes to go. We will finish. GG brain is working. I won't be. No, there's no point. वो provoke करते हैं, आप panic करते हो.
हम ये भूल गए, फिर से जर्सी देना भूल गए.
वो दे देंगे, कल प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में लेके चले
अरे
जाएंगे.
हाँ.
By the way, let's ask the
Update.
last. मुझे ये बताओ, Pakistan versus Bangladesh. Let's set it up. Pakistan versus Bangladesh. If Bangladesh play like this, are you giving them a chance? I am.
Yeah, 100%. 100% I'm giving Bangladesh a chance, because at one point, at multiple times, at multiple points, Bangladesh had me worried about India's performance, because it looked like they had the upper hand, and the bowling lineup is solid.
I thought the bowlers were bowled very well. Nasum and some of the others.
Yeah.
But I would also want to see Taskin Ahmed play.
Absolutely. Taskin Ahmed coming in. I think if you look at what Mustafizur brought to the party, what Saif Hassan, the way he batted
Yeah.
today was
Mustafizur,
clean.
after conceding 15, came back and last 3 overs for 15
Very
runs.
true.
Exactly. And if
Let's
you look at
quickly to Surya Kumar.
No, I think Mustafizur came back very well, back of the hand.
and Saif Hassan's batting, it was very clean hitting that he did and really confident. So I think Bangladesh does stand a chance, and it's really what I keep saying, that in a T20 game,
Is it in
4
the mind
overs
for
here or there
Bangladesh?
could actually make a lot of difference.
Is it in the mind for Bangladesh against a team like Pakistan?
For sure, I think Bangladesh has always had an issue with this, which is that when it comes to the big teams, there is a little bit of a confidence issue. But it's really about getting their act together. And I was just saying, Boria, that in a T20 game, 4 overs this way or that way could actually swing the fortunes.
Gil, again, reasonably good, 29.
Reasonably good. He did his job. Look, when Abhishek Sharma is aggressing from one end, you don't need Shubman Gill to go out there and be overtly aggressive. He did what his job was. He stitched a good partnership with Abhishek Sharma. He delivered what was expected of him.
Okay, West Indies press conference tomorrow at 11 a.m. at the Taj Business Bay Hotel in Dubai. So 11 a.m. Dubai time, 12:30 India time. West Indies selection press conference. Ajit Agarkar will address the press at 11 a.m. local time here in Dubai at the Taj Business Bay Hotel. That's where it will be held. How many Bangladesh journalists was there in the press box? Huge number.
Lots of
Lots of Bangladeshi journalists were there. So
Everyone else.
I think they outnumbered Indian journalists as well. Bangladesh fans knew they would lose, hence they rested players for tomorrow's match. No. I think they went all guns. I think their bowling was not bad. India is just too good. But as Gargi and Ashok said last minute on the show, so what are you seeing? Is it an India-Pakistan final? Is it an India-Bangladesh final?
Very hard to say at the moment, because Bangladesh will give some tough fight to Pakistan. And honestly, in the interest of the sport, I want it to be India-Bangladesh.
Ashok?
That's a tough one, but on its given day, I think Bangladesh can pull off this upset. At this point of time, from whatever little I've seen, I am actually tilting towards India-Bangladesh.
Ashok and Gargi both say possibly India-Bangladesh final. I don't have a good feeling on this. I think it could be an India-Pakistan final, and perhaps one of the most politically charged encounters of all time could well happen on Sunday. Because what is happening is, by the moment the provocation is rising, by the moment things are getting out of control, and Ashok mentioned the word flashpoint, I think it's past the flashpoint. What will happen? We also don't know. We will report everything that comes our way. Tomorrow is the press conference for the West Indies team. Yes, we are responsible and we will behave with utmost dignity, responsibility and respect. And we will try and give you every possible update. That's all we have for the moment on this post show. Thank you very much for joining. India has made the final. Pakistan continues to disgrace itself by the acts that we are seeing. Bangladesh will have their task cut out, back-to-back matches. Can Bangladesh resurrect themselves tomorrow and put it past Pakistan and make the final? We will be here. We will be here and reporting every detail to you. For the moment, it's past midnight in India. Thank you and good night.